Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back. Hope you guys all had a good weekend. In this video, we're going to look at the baseball slate for today. So we have a solid slate of baseball. Also have another 2-game NBA slate, so it's going to be a fun Monday. So let's get right into it. Before we get started, please be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe if you have not already. You can also visit the website, dfsprocess.net, if you're looking to get on board. So starting off at pitcher, as always, we have a ton of good pitching options on the slate. We have Garrett Cole, Jacob deGrom, Scherzer, Snell, Buehler, Paddock, Hamels are like the top 7. Can't really go wrong with any of those guys. I mean, I don't really like Buehler because he hasn't been that good this season, but the other guys I think are in play in GPPs. Snell is also pretty risky because he hasn't looked good his last couple games, but at home he's always been good, and it's a GPP matchup here against the Diamondbacks. But I kind of like Chris Paddock a lot at 9,200. He's been lights out so far this season. All the hype that's surrounded him in his rookie season, he has not failed to live up to it. A 1.19 ERA, sparkling ERA, 35 Ks and 33 innings. The most impressive thing about him is that he's only given up 14 hits in 33 innings. That is remarkable. He has only given up the most hits he's given up in his 6 starts is 4, which was his most recent start. He has given up just 2 home runs in his 33 innings. The only concern with him is that he hasn't pitched over 90 pitches yet, and that's something the Padres do a lot. But when you are holding opponents to like 1 hit every 2 innings, every 2+ innings, it's very easy to go deep into games, and he has gone at least 6 innings in his last 3 starts. It's just a good matchup here against the Mets. He's held righties to a 35% strikeout rate. He's held them to a .075 batting average and a slugging under 100 this season. The Mets have like 4 righties they will probably have in the lineup with Alonso, Ramos, Rosario, and one other guy probably. Forget his name. But and then they also do have some lefties here. But I think Paddock's also been really good against lefties too. With he's held them to under a 200 batting average and a 320 slugging. It's just a good spot for him. The Mets have like a 3.4 total, and Paddock should be able to have a really good game here again against the Mets. Second pitcher I like is going to be Martin Perez. So I thought he would be a little more expensive after his last start where he shut out one of the best offenses in baseball, the Astros. He held them to just 4 hits over 8 strong innings, had 7 strikeouts. This season he's been a lot better than last season. For one thing, he's not pitching in Texas in that ballpark. And the second thing is that his velocity has increased a lot. He has like a 3 or 4 mile per hour velocity increase, which has led to more strikeouts, which has led to more points and more swing and miss with his stuff. The Blue Jays lineup is much weaker than the Astros lineup, and the way he's been pitching, I think it's very easy for him to get us like 15 to 20, and he obviously has the upside to put up a GPP winning score. So at 6,600, he's got to be a really strong play today. Going with the bats, I think the Phillies are a really sneaky stack today. I haven't really been stacking them up this season yet, but I kind of like them today. Their 4-run implied total, I think, will keep the masses away. And the pitcher matchup that they have against Mikolas is a solid one. Mikolas only has 23 strikeouts in 40 innings pitched this season, which is very terrible. And the Phillies have a lot of swing and miss in their lineup. So, but going up against a pitcher that hasn't struck out many guys this season in Mikolas, I think a lot of the hitters are going to put the ball in play, and they can definitely do damage here. Started off with Rhys Hoskins. He's expensive at 5,300, but he should be the way he's been crushing the ball. 291 batting average against righties this season. He's hitting 299. 8 of his 10 home runs have come against righties. He is a massive reverse splits hitter. He has a 356 ISO against right-handed pitching. He has one of the highest ISOs against right-handed pitching since he's come into the league. And it's just a good spot for him against a righty and Mikolas. He also strikes out a lot at 38 strikeouts, but this is a spot where it's a very low chance that he's going to strike out multiple times. And he should put the ball in play. He hits a ton of fly balls too. So I like Hoskins a lot. I'm going to start it off with him. At second base, I like Jose Altuve. Altuve is just really, really cheap. He's always one of the highest priced second basemen, but today you have to scroll down for him. You have David Bodie priced at the same price tag as him. You have Jonathan VR priced above him. Howie Kendrick, Brandon Lowe, those guys are priced above him, which is pretty sad for Altuve. He's been one of the best hitters in the league over the past couple seasons. Has one of the highest batting averages over the past couple seasons as well. This season's batting average, so far the first month, has been a little low at just 250. But by the end of the season, I guarantee he's going to have a batting average close to 300, if not over 300. He has 9 home runs. He has a ton of power, too. for a little guy. 4,400, it's just a good matchup here against Junis. Junis is just a two-pitch pitcher, fastball slider. Those pitchers are very easy to figure out, and Junis has given up a ton of home runs. Given up one of the most home runs in the league last season, top 5, and this year as well, he struggled with the long ball. The Astros have a ton of power in the lineup, and Altuve at a discounted price tag, I'll definitely take advantage of him. And then going in the outfield, I'm going to start it off with another Philly that I like, Bryce Harper. So Harper's only 4,500 today. He's very cheap. He's been slumping over the past couple weeks, but this is a great spot for him to get back on track. He has a ton of power against righties. The thing that's holding Bryce Harper back this season is the strikeouts. 43 strikeouts in 120 at-bats. That is over a 33% strikeout rate. But like I keep saying, Mikolas has only struck out about half of the batters. He has about half in the amount of innings pitched. He has about half the strikeouts. So only 23 strikeouts in 40 innings. Harper should not strike out against him. If he does strike out against him, then there's got to be something wrong with Harper. If he has like 2 strikeouts against Mikolas, that'll be very, very concerning. But I do not think he will. I think he will do some damage here, and he's going to break out of this slump soon. I think there's a good spot. It starts today against Mikolas at a cheap price. I like Harper. And then I like Josh Reddick. Reddick is at 3,900. He's been solid for the Astros. They have one of the higher totals on the slate. Like I said in my last video, that benefits everybody, top to bottom of the batting order. That worked out with Yuli Gurriel the other day. He was very cheap, and he had a home run and a triple. At 3,900, I think Reddick's another strong play. He's been crushing with the batting average, 333 on the season. Doesn't have a ton of power, but he has 3 home runs. His batting average against righties is very, very solid this season. And Junis has struggled against lefties. And the Astros don't have a ton of lefties, but I'll definitely take advantage of the cheap one that they have in Reddick, and Brantley's also in play. But Reddick at 3,900, I think is a strong play the way that he's been swinging the bat and the amount of runs I expect the Astros to score today. So those are the picks I like, the batter picks and the pitcher picks. Thanks for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, and good luck today.